Hey, this is Yesalam, and I am here to help you apply for a faction on TornStats. So, if you are leaving an old faction and you want to join a new faction and they need you to join TornStats, what you need to do is go here to tornstats.com, log in, and go to this factions tab up here. So what you'll need to do is leave your old faction. Now, if you have not joined a faction on TornStats already, none of this will show except view factions. You can just go straight to here and search for the faction that you want to join. But if you need to leave your old faction first, here's the leave faction button. So click that. Are you sure you want to quit? Yes, I am. Okay. So, what you need to do now is go back up here to this factions tab, view factions, and this is what it will look like if you were not in a faction already before. It would just look like this. And so you view factions and search for the name of the faction you want to join. It will pop up here. This name right here is a link. Click on it. And you want to apply to this faction. It's going to ask you for a brief description on why you are applying. Because the zoo is so cute. Submit that application. Okay, now the next thing you need to do is click up here on, this will be your name, obviously, and go to settings. What you want to do is, this is my suggestion. I've heard people say that it doesn't matter, but I am suggesting that you make a new API key for TornStats that's different from the one that you had in your old faction, okay? So go over here to Turn, and here is my existing TornStats API key. So what I'm going to do is delete it, yes, and then just create a new one. I'm going to name it TornStats, like so. It is, TornStats needs a limited access API key. So I always label mine because I'm always like, what's that for? So go ahead and give it a name. That just makes it easier on yourself in the future. There you go. So here is my new API key. Copy that. Okay. Come back over here to TornStats. Replace the old one with the new one. And boom, save your settings. There you go. Make sure that that saved, and it did in this case. So now the faction that you have applied to will get a message saying that you have applied to their faction in TornStats and you're ready to roll, okay? I hope this was helpful, and I appreciate you watching. Have a great day.